welcome back to my channel. This is Trudy. Today I'll be showing you how I make my Jamaican turmeric powder for my honey and turmeric soap that I make here. As you can see, I go straight into it. I wash my turmeric. Buy them from the local market, support local farmers, yay to that. Carry them home, wash my turmeric. As you can see, real clean. And then I pat them dry with some napkins. And I let them sit for about a day or so until they're completely dry. Yes, you have to make sure that they are dry. Less water, less moisture, the better is always for your extract. You don't want a lot of water on it. So I let that sit for a day and then I grate it. Do not use the small part of the grater. Use the biggest side of the grater to grate them. If you don't want to grate them, you can chop them up. Nothing is wrong. You can chop them up. You can grate them. You can put them in the oven and let it dry for a couple hours until they're completely dry. Or you can, as I did, you can lay them out into the sun on a piece of paper or cloth, that you're not going to use again because it's turmeric. It's going to stain. As you can see, I had to change my glove twice. So I laid them out in the sun on my roof for about, say, 2 days. When it's sunny, when it is definitely not raining. And then it was completely dried. Then you can see I using my premium mixer that where did I get this? I got it from Amazon. I got it on Amazon and it works beautifully. I don't do a lot of powdery extract, so this size works perfect for me. As you can see, my turmeric, it got a little bit dark, but it's okay. I know it's 100% organic. Nothing is added to it. So I added it to my little blender, my what I call a spice mixer. And I blended it for about 15 seconds, the max. I gave it a little tap to make sure all the dust was settled down in there. Or you can wait for like a minute. You don't have to take off the top right away. I waited and then I took it off. And as you can see, it was like golden brown. It was beautiful. I mean, the scent was very strong. Make sure you're in a little mask or something because you're going to get that woof of that very potent smell of the turmeric. It was overwhelming in the house. Yes. So make sure you're in a little mask. As you can see, it is very powdery, fine powder. But to get it more of the texture that I wanted, I used a strainer and I strained it. Yes, I strained off the heavy particles out of it. And that's where I got the smooth texture that I wanted. And remember, guys, always store your powder in a dry container. To be honest, I prefer paper bags and boxes or anything airtight where no dust or insects can get into. You want it last. So, yes, always store them away from heat also, out of the sun, away from the windows. Anywhere dark and dry. As you can see my fingers, it was so green after. Thanks again for watching my channel, and that is how I make my turmeric powder to put in my DIY cosmetics. You can like, share, subscribe to my channel, and please follow me on Instagram.